In a quaint little town in northern India, where the alleys echoed with children's laughter and tea stalls buzzed with gossip, lived Nidhi, a lively, spirited 18-year-old girl. Known for her long, thick braid and radiant smile, she could win over anyone's heart. But beneath her charm lay a flaw: she lacked a sense of responsibility. Her mother, Sumitra, had aged beyond her years, bearing the weight of their household alone after her husband's passing. She had devoted herself to fulfilling every need of her daughter. Yet, Sumitra's dream was simple: she wanted Nidhi to study hard and achieve something meaningful in life. One afternoon, Nidhi's best friend, Kritika, called. "Guess what, there's an amazing party tonight. You have to come. Everyone's going." Nidhi hesitated. "I'd love to, but I have to finish my project tonight. It's due tomorrow. And how will I explain it to my mom?" "Oh, come on. Just tell her you're studying at my place. It's not like it's your first time lying," Kritika teased. The idea stuck. That evening, Nidhi told her mom, "I'm going to Kritika's place to study. I might be late, so don't wait up." Trusting her daughter, Sumitra agreed. But instead of working on her project, Nidhi headed straight to the party. The next morning, Sumitra noticed Nidhi's project was still incomplete. Her instincts kicked in. "Nidhi, where were you last night? Tell me the truth," she demanded. Mom, Nidhi stammered, struggling to form an excuse. "Don't lie to me. Do you think I don't understand what's going on?" Nidhi hung her head in guilt. Her mother's face was flushed with anger. "You've made a mockery of my trust, Nidhi. It's time you learned a lesson you'll never forget." That afternoon, Sumitra placed a stool in the courtyard. Beside her stood a barber, his hands equipped with scissors and a razor. Nidhi stared in shock. "Mom, what's going on? Why is he here?" Sumitra's voice was firm. "Sit down, Nidhi. You're going to face the consequences of your actions today." "But Mom, why my hair? It's my pride. And that pride is what keeps you from understanding responsibility. It's going away. Now, sit." Tears welled up in Nidhi's eyes. "Please, Mom, don't do this. I'm sorry. I'll never lie again." "Words won't fix this, Nidhi. Sit down." Reluctantly, Nidhi sat on the stool, her long, glossy braid gleaming in the sunlight. For the first time, Sumitra picked up the scissors. The first snip echoed in the air, and a chunk of her braid fell into Nidhi's lap. The sound sent a chill down her spine, and she burst into tears. "Mom, please stop," she pleaded. But Sumitra didn't waver. Another cut followed, then another. Large portions of Nidhi's once prized braid now lay scattered on the ground. With every snip, Nidhi felt a growing sense of loss and regret. When the braid was completely gone, Sumitra handed her a mirror. "Look at yourself. Your pride is gone. Now you'll learn that hard work and honesty are the real sources of pride." Thinking the ordeal was over, Nidhi heaved a sigh of relief. But Sumitra gestured to the barber. "Shave it all off." Nidhi's eyes widened in horror. "No, Mom. Please, not this. This punishment is incomplete, Nidhi. Every time you look at your bald head, you'll remember the cost of breaking trust." The barber wetted her remaining hair, applied shaving foam, and picked up the razor. The cold blade against her scalp made Nidhi shiver. With each stroke, her head grew lighter, and tears streamed down her face. By the end, her head gleamed under the sunlight. She reached up to touch it, her fingers trembling as they met her smooth, bare scalp. Sumitra looked at her and said, "This isn't just about cutting your hair, Nidhi. It's about teaching you that everything in life comes with a price. Don't squander what I've worked so hard to give you." From that day on, something shifted in Nidhi. She began to focus on her studies and appreciate her mother's sacrifices. She worked tirelessly, determined to make her mother proud. Months later, when Nidhi topped her college exams, she hugged Sumitra tightly and said, "Mom, thank you for everything you did. If it weren't for that punishment, I wouldn't be standing here today." Sumitra smiled, her eyes glistening with pride. "I always knew you had it in you. You just needed a little push." And so, with a lesson etched deeply into her heart, Nidhi embraced her new beginning with determination and grace.